MT is an Italian company. We started the activity in 1972. In the beginning, making basically mechanical machining for third parties, so for other companies. And then starting from the middle of the 90s, we started to develop our own range of static and driven tool holders for CNC lathes. Wow. And now we still work for both the lines, the third-party mechanical machinings and the static and driven tool holder for CNC lathes, but of course the tool holders part today is around 75% of the business. One way to solve one of the issues that is nowadays more and more important, that is how to reduce the setup time for a company, for example, that makes small lots of production, and so they need to change the setup very frequently. We solve this issue with a quick change type of tool holder. So you keep the tool holders always mounted on the turret, and then you don't remove the tool holder in order to change the workpiece and the machining, but you just change some adapters. It's a system called MTSK, which is of course a development from MT, and with a very high accuracy and repeatability while mounting and disassembling the adapter. And so you can keep the tool holder always mounted, and you can just replace the adapter every time that you need to change the machining process. So you save a lot of time in this operation.
Changing setups is a day-to-day basis for machinists. So I know there's a lot of people out there who are trying to cut back on that process, but it's still a process. So I like how you, instead of trying to move the process away, you've just made it faster. Yeah. You've made it easier for the operator, the machinist. You've made it easier and faster.
Exactly.
Now, obviously that's the MTSK quick change system. We've got one booth before we move. So what are we looking at on here?
In this booth we have different family of products. So in this first area we have the adjustable angle driven tool holder, so basically to make angled drilling, threads and angle milling. So also here MT is leader in innovating the product. So we introduced a new system for this tool holder that is a digital display, in order to, also in this case, like before, to simplify the operation for the angle setup. So you save a lot of time because you have the digital display, you can see the angle while you are adjusting. And so, for example, to put at 30 degrees, you just put it with the display, and then you just block it once you reach the correct angle.
And that must be a lot easier than previous angle heads where you had the little notches on the side and it's covered in coolant and swarf and you're trying to get it right. That must make it a lot easier and a lot faster for your operator, your machinist, to get up and running again once they've changed this angle head.
You are right, you are right. You bring the angle setup time basically to some seconds, while before using the indicators, you are never accurate with the indicator, then you have to make a lot of check. It's a trial and error, so you correct it, and so you bring it from half an hour to just some seconds, this kind of operation.
Well, Enrico, we've talked about the angle heads, but there's two more driven tool holders on here, so talk us through them.
Yeah, this is a dedicated solution to machine worn screw. It's a module that can be adjusted angularly to accommodate the angle of the helical of the worm screw, and then basically it works with a disc milling cutter to machine the profile, and you can use it to make endless screws with single profile, also with multiple profile. And this last one is a driven tool holder dedicated to keyways. So for example, you can make internal keyways, also external keyways if you want, and special profiles like in this case.
That must really help though, because I know there's a lot of companies who will need keyways in a part and have to send it out to a specialist outfit to have it. So now you're saying with one of your tool holders, they can bring that in-house.
Yeah, definitely.
And I say one thing, Enrico, when I was a machinist, I wish I'd have had that. It would have made my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move on to the next booth. We're getting onto a subject, which is one of my favorite subjects, which is gear hopper. I still don't understand how it works because it's like magic to me. So can you talk us through your driven gear hoppers?
Here, this booth is dedicated to the different available technology to make gears. So here we start with the gear hoppers. Of course, you can make external gears with straight teeth or with helical teeth. The machine requires to have the possibility to control the rotation of the driven tool holder simultaneously together with the rotation of the workpiece. So there must have a synchronization function that is normally called like polygon cutting or gear hopping function. And by keeping these two rotations synchronized, you can make in very short times an external gear directly on the CNC turret lathe.
So Enrico, we've talked about the driven gear hoppers on this side of the table, but talk me through down here. What am I stood in front of?
Yeah. For the internal gears, we have developed the power skiving module. It is a different technology to make internal and external gears directly on the lathe. Also, in this case, you must have the two axes synchronized from the machine, and the process basically works with an angle. You can see here that the tool holder is angled, and it makes really the cutting of the internal gear and also, of course, of the external gear if you want. But the real advantage is on internal gear, because the alternative is to go to a different machine.
Yeah.
And so you...
And can I just say, that part looks amazing. So Enrico, talk me through the last piece of equipment on this booth.
Yes, it's another option to make internal and external gears, not with power skiving technology, but doing by broaching.
Okay.
So the system is similar to the product that we saw before to make the keyways, but as more and more during these years the customers to us are asking to make gears with that with this technology, we have developed this unit which is much stronger, much more accurate, and that can make internal and external and internal gears in very short time and with very high accuracy level. Also, for this model, we introduced a system that is capable to accommodate little misalignment in Y direction, so that in case you have a little misalignment on the machine, you can correct it using this kind of system for the best possible accuracy level.
See, what I like about this is you've listened to your customers. Your customers have asked for something and you've made it. And again, we have to be real here that not all machines are perfect. They're not all brand new machines. So to have a system where you can slightly alter it to make sure the customer is getting exactly what they need, again, that shows your dedication to your customers.
Yeah.
Now, if we carry on around your booth, what's the next step? What's the next stage we're going to see?
Always our idea is how to bring possible new operations on the standard turret lathe. One issue, for example, is high-speed machining. So machining like micro drilling, like engraving, like grinding, to be performed on the lathe. But you cannot do this kind of machining with a normal driven tool holder, because you can never increase the speed so high for example, to values like 50, 60,000 RPM.
Yeah, you can never get the RPM of the drill high enough to make the cut.
Exactly. We developed this system that is called X11 powered electrospindle that takes the rotation from the machine and through an electrical current generator generates the electricity to drive the electrospindle. It's a standalone unit, you put it on the turret and you have no vibration up to 60,000 RPM.
Wow, I've never seen or even heard that you can use the spindle rotation to generate the electricity to give you the spindle speed you need for, like you were saying, micro drills, grinding. That is incredible technology.
Yeah.
So Enrico, tell me about the MTTPS touch probe shield.
Yes, the TPS is a solution to protect the touch probe when the touch probe is mounted on the lathe, because normally if you mount it on the lathe, it is always exposed to chips, to dust, coolant, and it can be damaged or it can affect the measurement. So this is basically a protection for the touch probe. Let me show you how it works. It's basically when the system is closed, the touch probe is completely protected, and so the chips are not damaging the touch probe itself. And when it's needed to make the measurement, it can be opened in this way, and then the touch probe can be used for measuring. So it's a solution to make it easy and safer to make an in-process measurement during the machining on the lathe.
See, that's the solution to a problem I'd have never thought of. Yeah. Because again, like you were saying, when you're on a machining sensor, once your probe goes up into the magazine, it's hidden away. But on a lathe, yeah, you cannot hide it. It is still there. You get chips flinging from the material all over the machine, so there is a risk it's going to get broken. So again, that is another really fascinating solution. So Enrico, the digitally connected B-axis. Talk me through what we've got here.
Yes, it's one of the latest development that we have. It's an automatic adjustable angle driven tool holders. So it's the evolution of the adjustable angle driven tool holders that we started many years ago. And with this product, we reached the possibility of controlling the angle via the CNC of the machine. So it has a battery inside, a servo motor, and a connection via Bluetooth system. And you can basically program from the CNC, go to 30 degrees angle or to go to minus 30 degrees angle. He makes the operation of positioning automatically, and then it goes and you can make the machining without doing any manual adjustment.
And that could take the manual problems out of it as well, because if somebody doesn't change that to the perfect angle, then you could scrap a job. But having it programmed into the machine will stop that human error. So Enrico, the last stop on our tour, what are we going to be looking at?
Yes, here in this last booth we're going to see the smart tool holders. So it's the latest developments that we did, and it's the how through some sensors integrated on the tool holders you can detect some conditions of them or some conditions about the machining. So in this area, what we call smart force, we have some sensors to detect the cutting force. So we can use the information detected by this sensor in order to control the machining, to understand if the machining is working correctly, if the tools are okay, or if the tools, for example, are broken, or the temperature goes too high, or you have some forces that are non-expected. You can stop the process, avoiding to scrape a lot of parts because you just broke the tool during the machining, for example. And this is one part, this area, what we call smart force, so machining conditions.
So Enrico, we've talked about the smart force, but tell me about the smart life.
Yes, it's a new generation of driven tool holders that integrates some sensor about the speed, about the vibration that they are applied on them. And thanks to machine learning algorithm, they can understand when it's the proper time to make the maintenance on the tool holders. So basically we can detect if the tool holder is still in the optimal condition to operate, or if there is a warning to be given to the end user that it's the time close to sending the tool holder out for maintenance.
So you can see preventative maintenance. Instead of waiting until that tool holder fails, you can see that it's worn and needs to be repaired beforehand, which will then give a cost saving to the customer because it's going to be cheaper to fix and maintain rather than replace.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Enrico, from me and everyone at MTDCNC, thank you for your time today. It's been brilliant to go through the MT stand and see what you guys have to offer.
Thank you very much to you and to all of you at MTD.